Yeah, he's Lord of the Nine Hells. He's in charge of all the devils.
Oh, so he sucks. Okay.
Oh, right. What a wonderful thing to open the stream with. We're live, by the way.
Hi, Mom.
Zach.
I'm on YouTube.
Zach,
Sorry. Listen to my
You're good.
Australian bit.
you okay? All right, so you guys still have a little bit of time before you need to head to the temple. Is there anything like last minute you guys want to try and do, or do you guys just want to go ahead and head to the temple?
I bought dog treats. We have charisma. Does anybody have like health potions and shit on them just in case? Got nice clothes.
Good question.
We got nice clothes. We still have our
Is this
gear
the
and
next
stuff.
day, or
What was that?
is this the next day?
No, this is
The
You
same
guys-
day as finding the dog, right?
yes.
Yes.
You found the dog a couple hours before you went to the party.
Then we try to find nice
I
clothes
think
for the
I'm
dog.
on
I
it.
think we're just because we did a masterwork longsword, some of us, as our thing for the day. Nearly made 2 of them. And I think we're good because like that was kind of a majority of our day, or well,
The morning.
of our morning.
All right. You make your way to the temple. You see several large guards in with these silver helmets that come like to a crow's beak. And a handful of like other individuals. And there's 2 people out front checking people in.
Okay. Guess me and Bloom should walk up first since Bloom is the more invited person than anybody else. She has to kind of bring us in.
Well,
was
you guys,
X-
you 4. I can check myself in separately, I think.
Yeah, I go ahead and sign in or announce myself or whatever. I'm sure my character would know what to do.
Do you want a quiet or a loud entrance?
I leave it up to you guys. What do you? Probably quiet, right?
Probably quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. They just sign you in, and they're not going to announce your arrival.
Okay.
Hi.
So
You all slip in. I assume, Harry, you're going in on your own.
Yep.
Okay. They do not offer to announce your arrival because you're
Nobility.
barely allowed to be here. You're allowed to show up kind of as a
I'm
formality.
well aware.
Yeah. So, you all enter quietly.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to add some here. Oh no! Oh no! Me forgetting to do.
Oh, you know how dads are. They love peeps and stuff. I've had enough. No. This meeting is officially up. Oh,
Mm. 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 Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, he's trying to think of the capital of Arkansas. Little Rock. Big Bird. Mockingbird. Big Flower. Whoa. The modern on another.
Right.
Our neighbors. Tomorrow. It's Rich. Kim, why did you lock the back door?
All right. You see a fairly large room that's typically for general prayers and stuff that's being converted into a ball-esque room. What do you guys want to do? There's a lot of people here.
Well, who's the person we were looking for?
Which one?
Was there
Well,
somebody
no one in particular.
Weren't we
We
trying to get
have
information on somebody?
We were trying.
we have several people to get information
I
on.
mean,
Well, let's just do I don't know. So
The
what's the
one
target?
that you guys wanted to find
I
the
mean,
most
The one who
was-
previously threatened us was JJ.
you guys call him
Where-
JJ. I love that. He's going to if
Better
you
than
actually do that, it's
pronouncing
going to.
his full name.
Oh yeah, I hate pronouncing this fucker's full
Don't.
name, but
I mean, it's one of the easier ones on your list. Did I post it in? Where did I post it? Jet, stop grabbing my mic. You're gonna break it. It's expensive. You're so fucking.
you're
hard on
Jill
yourself.
Stark.
Yeah.
He's a JoJo.
where was that?
He's a juju.
No.
Oh god.
Mm-mm. There's jokes I want to make, but
I mean, how bad could they be?
there's jokes I want to make, but I want to keep my YouTube channel.
Right.
I honestly forgot we were streaming. I've been trying to keep this child from being loud without her destroying my mic. I have to go
Alright.
hunt down the fucking list. Luckily, Eric never messages me. There we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to copy that part. Stop it! I love you. I do. But Mike is worth a lot of money.
It's worth more than you, baby. We checked.
I thought about saying that,
many-
but then I was like, no, no.
How many people were in
Definitely
the room
not.
with us?
There's the list. I posted it in glitter and gold.
There we go. What was that, Zach?
How many people were in there?
You grab it one more time, you go in your crib. I don't care if you scream.
Give me a perception check.
Ah. Right on. Oh, I'm trying to remember how to do this.
Oh, I know that's yours, but it's not yours yet.
Oh my god, it's taking me for...
Don't mind if I read. What's the truth?
There you are.
Okay. Distinguishing specifically between each of the groups is a little difficult, especially when you're trying to get like a head count. The head count of how many people are in here right now is close to 200, 250.
Okay.
This is a
Does
party.
anybody stand out more than like another?
Yeah, there's a few that stand out.
Okay.
I imagine the 7-foot lizard that's right beside you.
That's just normal at this point.
What about does Bloom recognize anybody she would see as like a friend or like family friends or?
I mean, that's going to be her perception, not yours.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
Stag would
I'll
ask her.
roll.
Do you know anybody?
I'll roll to see if and who I recognize. Where's perception? Oh, that's an excellent question. Would Raisin be welcome in here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was scrolled up, so I didn't think I had rolled the first time. Ignore that.
Okay.
Okay.
2, so 21. Okay, so
All right. Into your crib you go.
you recognize several big named lords in.
Anything to get a good drink, huh?
Including the host of this, which is Aberin. Aberin is the Lord Mayor of West Crown, and he hosts this event.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Do I, as a noble, know whether or not it would be like respectful to like greet him, or if it'd be more respectful to just not approach him?
Oh, I know. Huh.
Roll me nobility. Yeah. Stag, no idea. No idea on that one. Bloom, it's entirely up to you if you want to. Because you weren't announced in, it's more proper etiquette to at least allow the hosts know
Your
what
presence.
families are here.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I would probably tell everyone except for Stag not to come with me, but have Stag accompany me to greet him.
Absolutely.
all right. I
Sure.
shall come along then.
This is Aberin Arvavax. Arvanvax.
You'll get there.
You can just make up a name if you want to. Like we don't.
No, this is actually a very important character. He is legitimately basically the king of West Crown.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are deciding to go up to the king. This is gonna be great.
Oh boy.
All right. You to make your way to him.
All right.
He's talking, with a few people, and he turns. How may I help you?
I offer like a polite bow, and I just say, I wasn't announced in, but I just wanted to make you aware that the Haunt's presence is at is in attendance.
A look of recognition goes across his face as he kind of starts to go a little white in the face. Alphin's kid?
Indeed.
It's been a while since the Haunts have been out this way, at least in a nobility sense. What brings you to the party this evening?
Just figured I'd get out for once. I generally don't attend these sorts of get-togethers, but it's been a while. It's been a very interesting year so far.
Well, many blessings upon you, and may luck always strike your fortune.
And yours.
Have a good evening. If something arise, always let me know. I've been having to deal with other matters. And he walks off.
Just secretly wonders if one of the matters is the forged letters that she wrote. But I return, if the group is all still together, I would return to the group. If not, I'd probably kind of slowly work around the party, try and eavesdrop.
Okay, what's the rest of the group wanting to do?
I am going to stick with my man Stag.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with Bloom.
Oh, okay. Apparently the
Bring
dwarf
everybody
came with us.
together.
Yeah.
I didn't come over that way. I'll let you deal with that. But the minute
Okay.
you're done and walking away,
Gotcha.
you know, I just slide up next to Stag. You know.
What,
I bump you on the
Knee honey
shoulder.
of me.
I bump you on the shoulder and I point at the dog. You want some more meat?
what does Cammy do?
Are there any other lizard folk here?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk up towards them.
Are they noble?
Okay.
Are they noble?
They're dressed in very nobler attire, all except for one, who
Looks like a hillbilly.
is this big red lizard, and is in kind of just a tunic. By big, I mean, Cammy, you consider this guy big. He's 11 feet tall.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I would say he's the biggest thing in the room, but I would be lying. There's a animated golem that's 15 feet tall.
So he's second biggest.
What?
What do you think nobles do all day? They just show off shit they have. That's all they do.
Are they like getting drunk and partying now?
Uh,
or-
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone's like having a very good time.
Right on.
This is one of the most lowbrow things, and it's why it's so exclusive. It's because they don't want really other people to see them cut loose.
Right on.
See, I figured at least one noble somewhere is a Scrooge McDuck and just dives into their money every day.
Oh, 100%. I don't think he's here, but 100%.
I feel like you need some magic item in order to Scrooge McDuck, sadly.
You think they wouldn't buy that?
Gold swimming. A ring of gold swimming.
Exactly. Wait, is that an actual? No.
It is now.
Oh my god.
It is a homebrew-
I knew
it is a
the second it came
homebrew
to
item.
mind.
It is a homebrew
Oh,
item.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
no.
commonly recognized, but it is a homebrew item. Yeah, it just lets you swim through gold. It's any coin. It lets you swim through any coin, which is very funny to me.
Incredible.
So you approach the group of lizards.
Yes.
There's 3 lizards dressed very nicely. One's dressed better than the other 2. Then you have the big one. And then there's one half elf there. Out of curiosity, which one do you try to address?
I'll just probably walk up and address the whole group. Howdy.
The extremely well-dressed one looks over. Looks you up and down. Sister, you come from the Mawagi?
Indeed I do.
Welcome, welcome. I'm the Lord Merchant of this little party.
Pleasure to meet you. Name's Cammy.
Name's Cecily.
Cecily?
Cecily.
Mecca? Not your fingers.
Spell more like Sasslily.
Ah, okay.
Cecily.
Are you going to continue the conversation or just?
Good to know. Walk off.
How long
Finger
you been
guns.
around these parts?
I come every few years to conduct my business in this city. I mostly trade out in the Great Desert.
The one that's little northwest of the Milwaukee?
No, it's on this continent. It's far to the east.
Ah, see.
What can I do for you today, sister?
I'm just new to these parts and was looking for more friendly faces.
If you wish, you can take part of our little drink. We brought some of our own wine, more suited to my tastes. Less so my account. And she looks over to the half elf who's just like doing paperwork, looks up, kind of gives a head shake, and just continues to do his thing.
I'd give the little half elf the little head nod, just acknowledgement. Hi.
Just head down paperwork.
It's mighty kind of you.
Well, lord merchants are nobility in their own right. And she hands you a long bottle, unmarked. Drink if you wish.
So this is out of character, but I'm kind of curious if they're familiar with our employer, just because, Lord Merchants.
Well, Cammy
Hmm.
will take a small drink and hand the bottle back. Much appreciated.
Bottle is yours. I have plenty.
Oh, very kind of you.
Would you like accompaniment tonight?
God dang, girl.
Maybe. Kind of wanna walk around, try to get to know people.
She motions, and the big lizard, 1 foot step, 2 foot. It's audible when his large talon feet hit the stone here. It makes that kind of like pressured air clap.
What? I'm talking about a little terrorist.
Would you like Ook to accompany you?
She's like, I know I'm not allowed to have this. Oh, she brought it to me though. She usually brings
are
you
you
things
sure?
she's not supposed to have. Hey,
He would be bored, honestly. You would give him something to do.
I like Ook.
Well, I'd be delighted to go with Ook.
Ook. Let me
Ook.
tell you about my best friend.
Ook lowers his head so that his like face is at your level, his head could probably incorporate your head. Like he's a big guy.
Dragon.
He's not lizard folk, he's alligator folk.
You're not wrong. He does have more alligator structure than lizard, but he goes ook Moagi Kami Moagi, and he puts his hand on you and just has this little glint of a smile in his eyes.
I think my brothers would like you.
And then he speaks lizard folk at you, which I'm going to assume no one else here can speak.
Nope.
Nope.
What's his name?
Is it called lizard folk?
It's a Xeno language. Only lizards can learn it. Unless
then I don't know what you're
otherwise
asking.
specified. Because I always have to ask. He just introduces himself as Ook from clan what's Low Marsh. Clan Low Marsh.
Well, I'll nod, and I don't know if wrapping my arms through his would be appropriate, but we'll head off and start going around and just listening in on what the others are saying.
Yeah. So now, dressed as a fancy lizard, you are walking around with the second tallest thing in here.
No.
I'm not
and
attracting
pe-
attention
and
at all.
Yeah. People notice. People definitely notice. And they're just like, God damn it. Like, there's a very clear divide. Actually, roll me a perception check. I want to see if you notice. Luckily, this isn't your cat, because you would never see any.
Right.
Yeah, you would notice this. There's a very clear, when you're taking stock of everyone's faces, those that are creeped out and weirded out by you, being the noble born, and then the lord merchants being like, oh hell yeah, strut your shit.
Stag as well. I feel like Stag's like, hell yeah.
There's a thing. Lord merchants are always happy about success. Always. Nobleborn less so.
The Lord Merchants, I feel like rubbing it in the nobles' faces.
100 fucking 10%. Okay, so that's what Cammy does. We're going to switch over to Harry. Harry, you get in about like 30 seconds after them, and you have a bit of time to catch up on. So what does good old Callus do?
Alice has never actually been in this fine marvel of architecture. So immediately, Callus's first goal is to learn as much about the methods and math of the architecture itself. So, like, staying close to the walls, like...
Got it. So you're just basically building the mental map of this place?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Roll me a perception. And I will also roll a perception, because there is someone
who I do or don't want to see, one way or the other. There.
More importantly, who does or doesn't want to see you.
Exactly.
I would say on that, it will take you about an hour, but you will have this place completely memorized down to the stone.
And of course, I'm also like,
What are you
like
upset about?
eavesdropping slightly.
Well, you didn't declare that with the perception, so we'll say that's off of
Fair
your
enough.
your eavesdropping will have to be passive. That being said, you are approached.
Uh-oh.
This tiefling, this blue tiefling with curved back horn and sharp red eyes approaches you.
I assume I don't know them.
Nope.
Say, what can I do for you?
I'm here to give a fortune.
Huh? A fortune, you say?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and roll sense motive.
Go for it.
There we go. Nope.
Womp womp. Womp
Can't tell
Womp
their
womp.
intention.
womp womp.
Okay. And what might this fortune entail?
She leans in and goes, "There are those here that wish to see death in this temple."
Hell yeah.
Leans back. And I wish to inform you that the fates are in temperament. Something is messing with fortune here.
Something is missing.
She
I
slips
have
out
a
this
few
little
inklings.
note and this little scroll. Open if you need anything.
That's vague.
Need
Need help,
Thank
that sort
you.
of thing. Yeah. Also, you're kind of cute.
Open if you need the best night of your life.
Well, thank you. And
Indeed.
me too.
Her eyes flash for a moment, and the red hue kind of dies down to this golden color. And she walks off.
Is that like a thing that is that a thing that tieflings do normally? Have changing eye colors?
Knowledge planes? Question mark? Aren't they outsiders?
No, they're not outsiders. This would be knowledge nature.
Because I'm like
No.
pretend.
Tieflings are outsiders
No.
with the native subtype.
Tieflings are?
The playable races, outsider, native. Pretty sure Asimir is too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, native. Meaning that they're actually from this plane, not from. Yeah, okay.
But outsiders, I still thought were identified, or not identified, but like
Yes,
if you
you
know something
use
about 'em.
nature, not plane, because they're
Okay.
native.
Gotcha.
Native is what overrides that.
Gotcha.
No, their eye colors don't normally do that.
Then it probably has something to do with the fact that they're probably an oracle. Or cleric, I don't know. Regardless, what is the scroll?
Are you trying to identify it? Like, what are you doing?
Do you try to open it?
Yeah, just trying to figure out what it is, what it does. No. 'Cause,
Okay.
well, that would
Activate it.
trigger it, I assume.
Do you have
No, I don't wanna
identify or
activate
anything
it, I
like
just
that?
wanna know what. I identify. I mean, I have spellcraft.
Well, you need to be able to see the schools in order to use spellcraft.
Do you have?
I mean, I do have detect
Detect
magic.
Okay, detect magic. You detect magic, and as you're looking
Yeah, I
at
use
your
that.
scroll, almost the entirety of this place lights up like a Christmas tree. There's a lot of
Yeah,
magic here.
I figured.
Yeah. So it's a
There's-
little overwhelming, and you just have to kind of focus down on this. It's conjuration.
Conjuration.
Got it. Anyway, I stow it away, and well,
You didn't
if
say
something's
stow it, right?
yeah, like stowing it away.
Okay.
and
For a
like
second,
that.
I thought you said throw
And-
it away.
No, I'm not throwing it away. Called me cute.
The best reason ever.
Regardless,
You never know, man. You never know.
time to
I do. Why can't
listen.
you? just do it?
I have been complimented an amount of times by people who are not my parents. I could count them on my fingers,
Look,
so I take
man-
stock.
man-
Regardless,
Old man's got to shoot a shot, all right?
All right.
Forgot
So
he's old.
yeah, he is old.
how old am I again? I want to say like 60s.
Aren't you human? Which is that makes it really old.
Things
I'm old, like I said.
Not as old, but still
Anywho,
pretty old.
my main concern is trying to figure out this thing about stifling the luck in this place. But I'm not
So
gonna
from
get
you,
that
we're going
via
to go back.
detect magic.
Mark, give me a perception.
Okay. What's my perception bonus again?
Indy. What are you,
I rolled a 17.
terrorist?
Problem. Sure. PP. It's 1, so 18.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's enough. You you see someone you recognize.
Nice.
Oh boy.
It's a man with a scar across his face.
Does he see me?
He has not seen you. He is currently talking to two what look to be like he's in a really well dressed thing, talking to two other fairly well dressed individuals, but they're not like nobles or they're more dressed like you are, basically as a attachment.
Can I ask Bloom, because I'm with them, would I be able to ask Bloom who that gentleman is?
You're muted.
Sorry, Jet was trying to play with my mic. I'm gonna take a look. Do I need to roll a separate nobility?
What's your base nobility?
Plus 13.
You don't need a roll. He's not nobility.
He's not noble, so I don't recognize him.
Well, what about local?
I mean, I've got a 13 in local too. Would I recognize him with that?
No, you've never come across this before. That doesn't mean he isn't like part of some noble circle, clearly. But being part of a noble circle doesn't necessarily mean you see every other noble.
Right.
Can
Do
I
I
pick up
recognize
his
any of the
name
people
from the
he's talking
conversation?
Do you recognize what?
any of the people he's speaking with?
No.
Okay. No check.
He obviously came in with someone, but whoever he came in with didn't want the association.
Eric, can I try and listen in the conversation and pick up his name?
Give me a stealth.
Okay,
Oh,
what's my
God.
stealth bonus?
Oh boy.
You're probably not a lot because you are a
I'm not a
thicky
stealth
dwarf.
bonus.
Hey.
You are a thicky dwarf. You make the earth shake with your booty.
I think
With
Jet's
not with
trying
my
to
boots,
give.
with my booty.
Jet's trying to help. Do it
It's
again.
+2.
+2. Okay, I rolled 14 plus 2 is 16.
I gotta say, man, you roll really well.
Right now, when I really, really need it, in like a life or death moment, it is going to fail me.
Yeah, that's like I only roll.
He's gonna be like that person. If we were playing D&D, he'd always roll above a 15, but then second he's unconscious, his death saving throws will be like 2, 3, and 1.
Yeah. Like, hey, they
Um,
launch a fireball at you, roll 1.
As they say, 20 in the taverns, 1 in the caverns.
yeah. Well, I have to roll an opposed.
Okay. Play with your toys. Play with
Okay.
your toys.
So you are stealthing up. A couple people like walk in your way for a moment, and you like push through them. The 3 of them are gone.
I was hoping I was going to pick up his name, even just his first
Feel
name.
a tap on your shoulder.
I turn around.
No, I thought you were supposed to be dead.
Oh, did you miss me, Charles? I'm a hug him. I'm a straight up hug him. You miss me, Charles? It's good to see you again.
You hug him. He returns the hug.
Is Stag like picking up on what's going on since I'm like right next to you?
We're all just
You
watching.
you know who this is because of the description given by Eddie.
And how big is this guy? Like how much bigger am I than this guy?
You are much bigger than this guy. This guy's like 5'10".
Okay, and this is
I'm
that.
wondering if I
You don't
can
like this guy,
name
right?
drop myself and freak this guy out or not, but I feel like that's a bad idea.
Don't.
Yeah, so
He
I'm
just
going to continue the conversation with him and just be like, oh, like, it was a close shave with that one, I'm not going to lie, but how's the shipping business been?
This is the guy that kidnapped you, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the guy who tried to kill him.
he's like, I had to pull out of the shipping business, honestly. Not really my forte. And one of the waiters walks up and he grabs 2 of the little champagne glasses and hands one to you.
I will take it.
He drinks a little. Some of my men have loose lips, and word of my lack of discipline got to my employer, and I was reprimanded for losing my temper with you. So for that, I do apologize.
Oh, that's fine. We're all human.
Stag just hates
Says
this
the
guy.
dwarf.
Well,
Stag hates this guy because he tried to kill Eddie, and I'm gonna look at this guy and I'm gonna intimidate him like loose lips sinks ships.
Are you walking up to this conversation?
Yep.
Okay.
oh boy.
I'm
Yeah.
just rubbing my temples. I'm just like, I'm just gonna go eavesdrop and shit like we're supposed to be doing. Y'all have fun with the drama.
I mean, I'm keeping a guy who I
Curiosity.
know is, you know, a bad guy. I'm being civil, though, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm being civil. I'm just making.
Oh
sure
no,
that-
I'm I just have more important things to be doing. Y'all have fun.
Just out of curiosity, how close am I to this conversation?
This is while you're investigating the house.
you're on another side of this room.
Yeah, I figured.
Man.
So
So was that what you wanted though, Eric?
yeah, how'd that go? What'd I roll? How'd that go?
Hold on, I'm having to roll to see if he resists. He looks up at you. Momentarily, he's taken aback just because you're being
Fucking
very aggressive towards him in this place with a bunch of like big names, and then he kind of reframes himself and looks at you and goes, "Well, how interesting."
Okay, I don't know if that fucking worked or not. So it did work, but it didn't. I don't know.
You
Eddie's gonna look at both of them and just be like, "Well, today's a party. It's not a day of business. So let's put our differences aside."
here, Master Dwarf.
I guess.
Takes
Oh, yeah,
another.
business, and business is usually good.
Stag not picking up on the cue.
I'm Stag. Why would I?
Oh no, you've got a point. Just that bit from Emperor's New Clothes. No, he's got a point.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm going twice as badass because I'm Stag the Knighted now. You know, like.
Oh god.
But he gets the cue. But just wants him to know that he's. I just want that guy to know that I'm here.
Alright, so I'll just make small talk with Charles, you know?
If you're good, then Stag's gonna look at Momo. Like, shall we continue on?
I've walked away.
Oh shit! Then I'm gonna go
Yeah,
find Momo.
Momo's gone.
All right. As you're talking, we will circle back to your conversation because I want to try and keep everyone kind of in the same time level. Bloom, where did you walk off to?
I'm just gonna try and find a place where I can situate, where I can just kind of wallflower a bit and eavesdrop on maybe some of the gossip that would be going around.
Perception.
Please don't be my bad roll. Hey, that's not bad.
22. Let's see here. You see Julista Julistark.
Is he speaking with people, I assume?
He's currently just kind of at like a table by himself eating. Like he has like one bodyguard with him, but he's just kind of eating by himself.
I go sit at the table.
He looks up, acknowledges that you're there, and simply mutters, "As someone who is devout towards Asmodeus, this is disheartening every year."
Then why come?
Free food?
Am I with her now, by the way?
No, you're still with him. This is what she's doing while you are intimidating.
Okay. I didn't know how long that lasted because I just like. Okay.
I mean, you still gotta find her, so
Okay.
we'll say we give her a moment.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mommy's having a moment. Shush.
Mommy has a lot of moments. No. Is there anything else?
How's business been?
Slow, actually. One of the new merchants that came in has been competing against me. making. Have you thought about the job offer?
Nope. Not for a moment.
Tis a shame.
Okay.
Hello.
Look,
We call
I
them
know
piece
my
just be
way.
a murder.
I know my way around paperwork well enough to know
Anybody have a
you
spell
don't
for
break what you
burn
got.
ointment? Anybody have some burn ointment? Fucking stuff.
Besides, it's been kind of fun, living amongst the commoners.
Never mind.
I have done a stint doing that every so often. It is refreshing. But always remember your place is not there but here.
I'll keep that in mind.
Now, I assume you didn't just sit down to ask me how life is going for good old Julissa. So, what do you need?
When we spoke with him at a bar, right?
Correct. He was there kind of just drinking.
Right. When we last spoke, you said we'd have a difficult time. Was that supposed to be a threat or a warning?
More of a warning than a threat. I have too much of my own worries to threaten you. I just had gotten word through some grapevines that you partied up with someone who has been making large waves, and people were tired of him.
I assume he's referring to the noble, not anyone in the party, right?
He's referring to the Lord Merchant.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The guy who set us up, not anyone.
Theodore Roosevelt. I mean, what?
No.
He's referring to Eddie, clearly.
What he looks like.
Yeah, we work for Eddie's fucking chop shop, man. You know the fucking.
Want just to try and be safe. I want to roll a sense motive to see if he's telling the truth.
Go for it.
I'm gonna
Would you
re-roll
like
that.
to? Okay.
It's slightly more, slightly better. That's gonna make this
What's the total?
a 16.
16? Okay.
Mhm.
On a 16, you can tell he's telling the truth. He was legit giving a warning, and the only reason he was giving a warning is because of your name.
Gotcha.
Oh, he cares.
Well, I appreciate the warning. You wouldn't happen to have heard any other grapes on that vine, would you?
In what regard?
Maybe who might be threatened.
Granmore. That's who you fucking work for. Flythe Granmore.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was who was threatened. I was
No,
like, man,
no,
that
no.
was easy.
No. Flythe Granmore. I was like, who the fuck do you guys work for again? Flythe
but can I
Granmore.
ask a
Him in
question?
Did you not put him in
So
Bambi's
fun,
Sea?
Theodore.
I haven't done that yet. I need to do
Okay.
it.
Anyway,
So I have a question. Who the hell names their kid Flight?
maybe one of the people who names their kid Lucas.
Damn, shots fired.
I mean, did you
You
look at
listed
this list?
Julius Stark.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few that are like reasonably okay fantasy names. Like Vasindo Drovenge is actually pretty cool. And then
He's
you
gonna
get
be the
fucking
big bad.
Lucas Martis.
He's gonna be the fucking big bad. Watch.
We'll see.
Anyway,
We'll see. Who knows?
babe.
Yes.
I'm waiting on a response.
He contemplates for a moment,
Thing.
and he goes, I could tell you, but that would be getting into business, and you would rather not get into business. So, your problem is your problem. I did my civic duty as another noble to help you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the warning.
They're not
And
bad. I like them.
if if
Yeah.
things fall through, maybe I'll keep your offer in mind. But for the time being, I think I'm happy where I'm at. And I'm just gonna like tap the table and get up.
He as you getting up, he puts a cap of light on the table. Fine work as well.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
Nice.
I guess at this point, it's probably good timing to try and meet up with Stag. I imagine I
Stag
just
walks up to you as you're standing up.
I just imagine Stag like sticking a head up above most of the other people, and just like trying to squint and find me.
No,
I
Stag
got a hand on my
is
eyebrow, like scanning.
Yeah.
Him, big boy.
Yeah.
He
All I
big.
see is a
I'm
crouch.
going to remind you that the last you told me, you guys were bringing the Mastiff in,
The what?
the dog.
Yeah. Who does have the dog with them? Stag?
Stag.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the dog doing?
Just following Stag.
That's my boy getting pets.
Sorry,
and
that makes me chuckle every time now.
getting pets
What
and
the
treats.
dog
Non-stop
doing?
pets and treats.
Oh, I offer Julista some honey mead.
Okay.
But you're gonna raise his charisma, and you can't be scared from me.
He
He doesn't need
Takes
to
a
be
drink.
scared from the Stag. He's
Mm.
okay.
Okay.
he that is probably the best thing at this party.
Damn right.
Man, appreciate
Much
it.
appreciated.
That's right. Little thunder brings the best.
I wish you will.
That was
And I'm
fun.
gonna walk away and just kind of brief Stag on what happened and say it's not him. He was genuinely just trying to offer us warning because he recognized me.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, what's one check off?
Chekhov. This isn't Russia. So
One down, 7 to go.
It will be Cammy up next. I need to run the restroom. So how
Good luck.
Feather break.
You can't even say role play amongst yourselves because we're not together.
Oh, Eddie. Oh no, Eddie's not even with us anymore. Shit. So
No, it's just the two of us and then everyone else
you
fucking
and the
off.
red guy are having a conversation. What's it?
So there's 8 total on this list. There's 7 left. 2 pairs appear to be couples. So that makes 5 left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we have however long this party lasts to investigate the remaining 5 names.
Right on.
And we did not coordinate this at all prior to the party, so watch as like an hour later fucking Eddie comes up to Julista drunk off his ass and fucking
or they're like,
yeah,
really know who he is.
Look,
Look,
Best
I'm
friend.
chasing a romance right now, okay?
oh right, you and the tiefling.
This wasn't the one I just tried to fucking.
What tiefling? I'm romancing my enemy.
Oh,
Oh,
The
dude,
tiefling's
do
with
it.
carpet.
Oh my god, dude.
It's a hate-love relationship.
all right. The tiefling was carpet. Sorry.
And I'm the punishment.
Jet, what are you doing? You trying to play with your chair? Do you want to sit in your chair without the table? Yeah. Let me put this down. Mommy's so hungry. Let's get this in the trash. And then we'll put this in the trash. And then we'll buckle you in so that you don't need to sit with the table, okay? Okay.
All right. Cammy.
Yeah.
Cammy? All right. Where do you go now that you've acquired the...
Companionship of the second biggest guy at the party. There you go.
Probably just try to walk around a little bit and see if I can eavesdrop on, what people are talking about.
Need we remind you that you're accompanied by the second biggest thing in the room? I don't think eavesdropping is in the cards.
Yeah, I think it's more striking up conversation.
Roll me a perception.
Am I the third biggest thing in this room?
No. They're...
No.
You... Remember, Cammy is bigger than you.
I thought we were the same height.
No.
Yes, but she's a
slightly
lizard.
She's slightly bigger than
Okay. Am I the biggest human?
you. Mm-hmm.
Hell.
You're the biggest human.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, big lizard following behind while you're trying to eavesdrop goes. Doo, doo, doo. And then people
as you get closer
will
to the
conversation, stop and look, see the big lizard, and he's like, "Yes."
Surprised his name wasn't Tyrus Rex. Old T-Rex.
Yo, dude, Ook is such a good name.
We love Ook in this household.
Yeah, no,
All I
Ook
can
is
think
already
of is just
my two
Gug.
favorite. My two
Gug.
favorite things.
Gug is in pain.
Are
Are
Chuhu
we all?
Ook, the son of Unga and
You know
Bunga.
the Max Roar video?
Boonga boonga. All right. So really don't hear anything.
I'd probably
Ook
just like,
leans in and Lizard goes, "What are we doing?"
and Lizard will just look over and like, I don't know. I was told to listen in on the nobles, and frankly, I just find some of these humanoids a little curious to watch sometimes.
Cammy, mate with this fucking thing. Imagine your babies.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Let this thing fertilize.
Oh, thank you.
Zach over here just like, mate. I want new Blood Bowl players.
Dude, Ook's kids would be goddamn gods.
They just, instead of having blunderbusses, they have legit cannons that they just walk around with.
They just can't
10
cannon
foot tall
literally.
crocodiles with chameleon eyes.
Hey, does Ook play rugby? Does he want to?
Oh my god.
Ook goes, "So we listen?"
I guess.
Is Ook a barbarian?
Okay. He in his broken common looks at the nobles there and goes, "Ook, listen. You talk." And the nobles just look at you, look back at Ook, and look back at you and go, "The fuck?"
Howdy.
Hello.
How do you do on this fine evening?
We're gonna go.
Alright, you take care now, you hear?
I feel like it's so common for Cammy that she doesn't even know that she's being like walked away from. She's like, "This is just how they do it."
Oh my god.
Ook looks at you. He goes, Did they? Are they dumb? I told them to talk.
I don't think they want to look at them and lizards like, I don't think they want to talk around us.
Ook is visibly puzzled.
Humanoids are
Like-
weird.
He's just like, I like the face he gets is, Why? I'm the biggest, I'm the strongest, they should just do it. Like, that is the vibe you're getting.
Oh, my friend, Stag would love to meet you.
Already seen him from across the room for sure.
Yeah, you've seen him.
I think I'll just take him over to meet Stag.
Okay, so you're going to make your way. Okay, that's fine. Harry.
Do it, Harry. Do it.
So, how long has it been? Has it been the hour? Like, since I've
No.
been-
It's been about 10 minutes.
Close.
Ah,
I mean, you can do
I
other
guess,
stuff.
like partway through, I'm like, oh right, I have a job to do, and start like, I guess just kind of listening a little bit more attentively while continuing to admire and think about the architecture.
Okay.
Ooh, is the who?
Although
How
I
old
will
is
say, I'm a little curious as to what is stifling the luck around here. Although I imagine it has more than a little to do with the fact that we're having a festival for a god in a temple of a literal opposing god. Or it might be something else. Who knows? I guess just perception for eavesdropping.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was a 5.
Let me check my list.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
You don't know from where, but you hear in a low voice,
The council wants it done tonight.
Uh-oh. That's not good. That's something I assume that was a message to a select few members, probably druids. Actually, were they speaking in 'cause,
no,
like,
this is common.
the druids have their own.
This is just
Oh, this is
you're eavesdropping and kind of splitting your focus, and you hear in the muffled voices, you hear that.
Oh, okay. The council. I mean, like, there's probably a number of things that would be considered a council in West Crown.
I will go ahead and inform you. You would recognize what that means. That is the Council of Thieves.
Yeah, that was my fear. Well then, I guess I've got to be on the lookout for unscrupulous individuals.
You look up. You look through the crowd. At least half of them, if not more.
Oh boy. I guess a disguise around these parts would be slightly different than what you would see in the general city.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, I think it's probably best if I just find my way back to the main group using probably Stag as my waypoint. He's easy to pick out in a crowd.
I mean, you see Cammy in a massive 11-foot lizard.
Okay, but do I see Stag?
See them moving towards Stag, yes.
Okay, then I guess I'll make my way there. And
All right. Back to Mark and his love.
Yeah, my love life.
He's just standing there with you. He's not really saying much at the moment.
Yeah, we're just observing the crowd, having a drink.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd best go mingle. After tonight, I'll be back to the old way of things.
Yes. After tonight.
Toast then. May the best win.
He hits your glass with his.
Mm.
And he waits for you to walk off.
Yeah. I walk off then.
you listen in and see if he says anything on your way out.
I'll try and listen in. Let's try it. Can I see anything or hear anything as I walk away?
I mean, other than the normal stuff, are you trying to make a perception?
I will try a perception. It's +1.
Yep, +1. Eddie's not very perceptive, guys. Just throwing it out there.
I got an 18 +1.
I can tell.
18?
E.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you roll basically natural 20 over and over again.
Mhm.
He doesn't say anything on your way out, but you notice as you kind of glance just to your side to see he's moving away very rapidly.
How long does intimidate work on work on somebody?
Your intimidate did not go through.
Oh, I'm saying if it does, is it?
Intimidate is for a round.
Okay, what is that? Just in
6 seconds.
Okay. Okay. So it's either for a round or a conversation, I guess.
Pretty much.
Okay. If he saw me again, if I intimidated him and he saw me again, would he still be intimidated? If it was within the same party, the same event.
I do believe he can't be intimidated. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm just saying if I did intimidate somebody, I'm just trying to get general information. Not him.
It would kind of depend on the situation.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That's all I want to know. Appreciate that.
Yeah. No, you're good. All right. Mark, you're making your way back to the group as well?
Yep.
All right. That makes it real easy. Everyone's together.
Forever.
So I guess so where or how many people are around us when we meet up?
You guys can find some smaller corner to talk in.
Yeah, that'll be necessary.
I just show up with this 11-foot lizard. I'm like, "Ook, friends," and I wave my hand out, suggesting the group.
Awesome. Ook, nice to meet you, buddy. Put my hand.
Ook looks at your hand, grabs, goes past and grabs, your arm, and just kind of shakes your arm up and down.
Awesome.
Ook replies after Chris says, Ook friends. Ook goes, friends? Ook.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ook.
Nice to meet you. Ook.
Pleasure.
And then I guess, I'll give my name.
Puzzled look comes across Ook's face.
Sorry. Hello.
Friend, Stag.
I'll just point at each one and just like Stag, Callus, Bloom, Eddie.
Like poetry. Not anymore. Don't do that. No more corner around.
Ook shakes
Now
his
then.
head slightly as
Thunder.
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, don't forget about the master.
Oh yeah, I don't. I was about to say, does he drink? Stag, I'm at Ook, do you want mead?
There's a blank expression across Ook's face.
Is there any cups big enough for him?
I imagine he'd be used to drinking just out of normal size stuff.
And then I'll
The
just look
normal
up them.
size cup was like
Ook,
a
these are
shot
my
for him.
friends.
Well, I can always say, Cammy, you can ask him in your language if he wants some mead. Tell him I have an endless supply.
I mean, well. Callus is getting slightly antsy as we're trying to find a place to.
No,
tell
you guys
him
are in a
that
you guys
shit's
are in a
gotta go
corner.
down.
Yeah, no, you guys are in a corner. It
Oh,
doesn't-
okay, we are.
Yeah. It's not even
Then
like
okay, shit's about to go down.
Alright.
Like,
What do you mean?
What kind of shit?
announcing the arrival of
two
Vasen Dio Derverge.
Revenge.
Drovenge, sorry.
I'm gonna look at the word and be like, who?
He's one of
I
the
mean-
people on the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
I'm saying in character. Are we
Vacindo.
not in character?
I'm in character. That was in
Okay.
character.
Yeah. Bloom leans over and says he's on the list. He and Escardian.
Okay.
Accordion?
She's an accordion.
Oh my word.
Regardless,
I've never been more grateful
So-
to my parents.
two things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Two things. Apparently, there's some people who are trying to turn this place into a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
And after that, I caught the muffled ear of a certain, like, the mention of a council and that they want something done by tonight. And I'm
Oh.
assuming the two are related.
Where were you when you heard that? Did you see who said it?
The first one was a very nice tiefling. And the second one was well, I couldn't really tell. My focus wasn't quite my
Wait.
focus wasn't really
This was
on it.
before you got here, right?
Yes.
So we can narrow out Vicindio, right? Because he just got here.
Well, yeah, of course he wouldn't be like saying something like that so carelessly, regardless. But
I mean, isn't that why we're here? In case somebody says something carelessly?
Loose lips sink ship.
that is true. And so far, we've gotten a few leads. And
It's not the guy who threatened us, because he didn't threaten us. He was warning us. Specifically, he was
Oh,
warning
okay.
me. Because, nobles apparently
Yeah,
look out for each
courtesy.
other. I don't know.
Regardless, I think for the moment, at the very least, just keep our wits about us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Drovinges were just announced. I feel like now is a good time as any to approach them if we want to try and get information.
Just the one drove it.
Oh, the other wouldn't have been with him?
Well,
Roll.
they might have not been announced.
You two, roll me knowledge nobility.
Gotcha.
I have a feeling if the other was with him, they would have announced both.
Correct.
Maybe. I imagine this wouldn't be the +2.
But 15 covers it. Icardian is Vas Indio's son.
Mm.
It
So they
doesn't
probably
indicate
wouldn't have
that.
arrived together.
I mean, they could have. But
They did. They would have been announced together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless one of them asked to be announced secretly. Or not announced. Get in quietly. That's what I meant.
Hmm.
Mm.
Then maybe do we want to like figure out the general area where they're at? Probably still close enough to the entrance.
You guys want to make a perception?
Sure.
Yep.
I'll let everyone roll perception on this.
I've been rolling really well. The roll 20 is making up for last week. 100%. Come here.
You'll be happy I rolled a 7 +1. I told you the dice would betray me eventually.
Feels good having
Stag.
very high skill.
It just takes me a second to find everything.
No, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yes, Stag.
I'm good, buddy.
Hey, Jet.
So
These last 2 days have
It's
been
nap
on, dude.
time.
But these last 2 sessions.
I forgot
Nap time.
how
No.
high your perception is, Callus.
Yeah.
He not
plus
one.
13. My skills are very high.
Callus can literally see into the 4th dimension.
He has a third
Jet.
eye.
Here.
I could see through the walls. Eventually. Who knows? Maybe I did hear something in the walls. Although I probably would have
You
noticed.
heard something from yesterday.
Yeah, right? It happened yesterday night, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
we were setting it up.
Of course.
Of course.
Come here. Come here.
Give me a straight. We'll call this intelligent. Give me a straight intelligent.
Who? Callus?
Cal.
Me. That's a 5. How much inspiration do I have?
What do I get? I got a 19.
I have 5. Yeah, but like, I rolled a 27, so like.
I will re-roll that. Like, go ahead and re-roll that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna hope for something higher than a 5. That'll do. Finally, re-rolling worked on the first try.
Right? You recall the description given to you by Eddie. You would recognize, without even needing to roll, you would recognize Vasine Dio. He is currently talking to the person that Eddie described, off in a dark corner.
I think we found your captor's employer. And I think we have our guy.
If it's the same guy arranging both. Do we have the feeling that whatever happened to Eddie is also tied to the Thieves Guild? Like what we're suspecting the Thieves Guild?
I was gonna ask. I assume Eddie would have seen at least some like of the Thieves Guild sigils or whatever. Or
The
Thieves Council.
Guild, the Council of Thieves sigil is only ever worn by council members.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was by. Also, like the one dude who was like, "Yo, if you guys get out of here, y'all don't want to do this no more," and then left, and then put the lock on the place. So like that kind of thing.
That is the
Alright.
highest rank in is council member.
All right, then.
You know enough about their structure because you studied it. There's so to give you everyone kind of a brief reminder / update to this. I'm looking for my notes on it. The council is divided up into sects and stuff, so that it's really hard to bring them down. You have your basic ass cut purse rank, which are those are the recruits. They're the newest people. They get told nothing until they've earned something. Thieves they know of a hideout and maybe a secret or two.
Nothing of high order, just like base level.
Right. And they also knew cut purses know maybe a thief or two. Thieves will know a few cut purses and some other thieves, but they will only ever know one captain. Captains are the ones that typically are the ones organizing the groups when they get orders from a council member. And a council member typically has about 7 to 8, depending on how influential they are, 7 or 8 captains under their command. And it's sected out it's celled out like this so that you can't really give up that information. You don't know how many council members there are, but you can guess that there are a few.
Is that the answer to my question, or?
I don't know what your question was. I was mostly giving this information because it's something Cal's character did look into in the past. I wanted to give it to you guys all now because it's more prevalent now.
Gotcha. Okay. My question was, do we have the feeling that Eddie's kidnapping is tied to the same?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems like any time that you as a group have been targeted, it's entirely because they're trying to target Grandmore's operation here.
Even the Hag Beast? I knew it. Wasn't me.
I gives in on it.
Yeah, they're paying the Hag like hush money, you know?
Okay.
That bitch
Oh.
is next.
So what's the?
Is the
Oh,
Hag here?
does Callus tell us about this, or?
That's up to Cal.
Yeah, I give you guys the briefing. I give you guys a small briefing.
So what's the game plan? Do we want to try and confirm our suspicions, or do we want to put money on this? Do we want to move forward under the impression
Well,
this is him?
we need a way to like listen into them because that's going to be our best way of gathering information. But that ain't going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's
Although-
probably defenses against spells. And
I'm trying to figure out what a specific druid ability does.
I have disguise self prepared, but I don't know how well that would go over.
I've got chameleon scales, so I can do a similar-ish thing.
I'm
Let
fucking.
me just run in.
I
There we
mean, I
go.
got youthful
Oh, never
appearance.
mind.
Now it's supposed
I
to
can
look
just
young
change my
again.
appearance at will. I can change my appearance at will. As a
Is it
spelling
supernatural?
ability.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1,000 faces. Instead of getting it at level 13, I get it at level 6.
You're level 5.
6?
As an
Yeah.
urban druid.
You're
Okay,
level
well, that doesn't help.
You're level 5.
Yeah. I mean, it allows me to get close
We don't
without them
have
immediately
that.
recognizing me, because it's
we're level
Carpet,
5.
you're
but
level 5.
Wait, what? Hang on. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. Sorry.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought I was level 6.
No, we're all waiting on level 6. That's what's
Yeah,
going on. What do you guys?
For some reason, whatever.
What do you guys think? What do you
Hmm?
think the plan is here?
This doesn't seem like the kind of place to take any major action.
Right.
Unless in
Uh,
defense.
Or to take any people who stick out in
No,
a
wait, I
crowd.
can't hear through my. Wait, actually, what can I do with my parrot at level 5? I forgot to look at what changes with familiars. Let me pull that up real quick. Bear with me. I don't think I get familiar anything super good till later on, but familiar.
Well, because I know exactly where they are, then if only I had the skill that was like you can figure out what people are saying based on mouth movements.
At 5th level, it gains Speak with Master, but that's not what I'm looking for. What, or is it? I mean, hold on. No, I feel like they'd notice if my familiar was over there trying to eavesdrop and then relay. So that's probably not a good idea.
I mean, I haven't approached either of them, so I'm like, I'm just trying to like figure out like what I can see. Like, can I see facial expressions of them at this distance?
They are in a dark corner.
And low light vision doesn't matter in that case.
I mean, it helps, but they're purposefully obscuring what they're saying and how they're looking.
Wait a second. Hold on. I can cast Disguise Self on my parrot.
Can you talk to your parrot?
My parrot can. Yeah, I
Make it
can
turn
now
into
at level
what?
5. I just am trying to think. What can I make my parrot look like to where it wouldn't be as suspicious?
I mean,
Does my parrot
like
have
at the end of the
stealth
day, it's still gonna be a
ability?
bird, right?
What about the host
Well,
of the party?
hey. You said they're in a
Would
dark
I happen
corner.
to?
Could I disguise my parrot as a raven and have it stealth into like a beam
Yeah.
above them?
Yeah.
Would it?
I was going to ask if like there are any resident animals in this temple.
There's
or the
there's a
general
lot of
area that would
animals.
be
What is
considered
it? What is it? Stealth? It doesn't apparently have stealth.
If it doesn't have stealth, it's just a one.
Would it be 1d20 plus dex or no?
Yes, plus deck.
Okay, so its dex is 15, which is a +2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So slash RD20 +2.
I've also got keen senses.
I mean,
If
I
you
don't know
want,
what that means.
I can cast enhanced diplomacy or bless on them.
Keen senses is a +2
Can they do
confidence
that?
bonus on perception checks.
Okay. Does that work on magical beasts?
It just says targets are creature touched. Subject gains a +2 competence bonus on perception checks and gains low light vision. Subjects
There
that
you go.
have low light
I'm
vision
gonna-
double the distance they can see under the spell effect.
I'm gonna do you guys think a 12 is good enough stealth, or do you think I should reroll? Perfectly.
I think this is important enough that you should try and go as high as possible.
Okay.
And
How's it
how many
15?
inspirations do you have?
I have a lot. I think I have like 13 or 18 or something.
Oh, yeah, freaking use that shit.
Okay, so that's 1. There we go. Perfect. Took 2 rerolls. Okay. Okay, I have 13.
I'm
I
over
now have
here.
11.
Fuming.
Okay, so that's itself a natural 2022. I'm gonna send it to the rafters. It does have perception, so naturally it has 5. And you said I get a +2, so it has a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And enhanced diplomacy.
Oh, we can do both.
It's,
I'm buffing this thing as much as I can.
Is enhanced diplomacy perception as well, or is it just diplomacy?
It is diplomacy and intimidation.
It's not
So
doing
they're
either
not
of
super
those.
useful, but
Okay, d20 plus 7. We're gonna re-roll that bullshit. If I can hit the button. I'm gonna re-roll again. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's 2 more re-rolls, so I'm down to 9 now.
Guys over here, just like
Okay. By the way, it cannot communicate with me like long distance yet, but it can gather the information, and then now at level 5 it has the ability to speak with me, so it can let me know what it knows. The downside, however, is its intelligence is 2. So I don't know
doesn't
how much
matter. It's
it'll
still
retain.
a parrot. It's still a parrot,
True.
which means it has
parrots would have
Parrot.
an intelligence of at
Agree.
least 10.
Yep. It can. One of the things I am going to say it can do is it can take anything it hears and reverberate it.
All right, so we set that up. Set it and forget it until they disperse, I guess.
You guys wait about 5 minutes.
You smacked me, and I don't really like that. Oh. I know, you're so tired, but you won't go to sleep.
Am I good?
I'm sorry, yeah, you're good.
All right. The parrot comes back. How long does the sky self last?
That is an excellent question. Spells. Disguise self is a first level spell. It lasts for 10 minutes per level, so an hour, basically.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Yeah, so this raven lands on your shoulder and begins speaking as a parrot.
Is it speaking with me communicating, or is it going to echo what it heard?
It's speaking. Which would you rather it do? You guys aren't like. No one's next to you guys, so you guys can all hear it.
And nobody else would. Okay, then I'll go ahead and let it speak it parrot.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check to see if Juhu's here? He was supposed to be.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay. You see Chuhu with
Oh, God.
2 noble ladies making their way towards
Oh
back
my
rooms.
god.
Damn, I was gonna say Chu could probably get us some information. He knows how to talk to everybody.
I just ignore that for now.
You don't see it.
Didn't he
You're not
say he
looking.
wasn't gonna go?
What was that?
Did Chu see me so I can just throw him a big
Didn't
one?
he say he wasn't gonna go?
You know, I don't think he ever said he wasn't gonna go.
I believe his exact words is he wasn't going to be seen.
He is wanted for sleeping with nobles.
Go figure.
He's right where he belongs.
Yeah. I mean, look, you guys want to know what Chuhu's up to? That's what he's up to.
Same game, different players. You know, it's Tuhu.
Player Chuhu.
Hate it.
All right. The parrot.
Mass, the Granmore brats are here. And I have a personal vendetta against them. As long as it doesn't interfere with what we are currently trying to accomplish here. Yes, sir. It's already bad enough that I've had to wrap up so many of the others into this little escapade. This is taking far too much time and resources. We need to get the heart. Granmore is a secondary priority. Yes, sir.
What knowledge check would it be to see if I know what they're talking about the heart in Asmodeus' temple?
I can take a wild guess and say it
Religion.
has something to do with the rat folks' special item.
The heart is the heart of the first devil.
Ooh.
It is kept sealed deep in this temple.
Well then,
Do I know what it does? Like, is it just a relic?
It's a relic. You don't know. It could probably be used for some sort of ritual, but there you go.
They're after the heart of
well
the
then.
first devil.
So a few things. One, we probably shouldn't let them have that. Second off, hey, Bloom, I take out the scroll and I would you happen to know exactly what spell this is for?
I cast detect magic.
Conjuration.
That's not.
I do spellcraft check.
Go for it. You cannot discern what spell this is.
It's conjuration.
I knew that. The question was how exactly would it help us, as the tiefling nicely described? Because I think
Let's open it.
we have most of the
Let's try to
information we
reach
need.
for it. Do you let me take it?
No, I'll take it back.
Okay. I'm gonna pull the book out of my backpack and briefly. Actually, would I have my backpack, or would that be weird here?
You could have it.
Would
Okay.
identify
Yeah,
help?
I'm gonna pull the. Yes, it would. I think. Doesn't it give you a +10 on spellcraft check to identify it?
To identify the properties and command words of the magic items in your possession.
Yeah. It's probably just something like telling her like a message sort of thing, but I don't know.
So are you
I'm too
casting
stupid for
Identify?
this.
Yeah, I'll cast Identify.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Ooh.
She's casting Identify on your scroll. This is a scroll of summoning.
Huh.
Whatever, you don't know what it's going to summon because that's chosen by the creator of the scroll at the time of creating the scroll. So you have to unroll it to have the summon pop up, but whatever, when you open this, it will pop out. It will summon something.
Well then, do we want to try and interfere with their operation?
Well, we already have targets on our backs, so it's not like it would really hurt. I want to go ahead and write a message to the spy master about the fact we narrowed it down to this guy, and they're currently after the heart of the first devil.
And I mean,
Oh, and it's not just him, because like he specifically said they're involving others, and
Well,
I
I wasn't.
assume
I was.
that means
I took
more
that
than a
to
few
be
people
other
on the list.
nobles.
I need everyone to roll perception. She's doing, except for you.
Except for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19 plus 1, it's a dirty 20.
Bastard 20.
That's a 30.
Well, I got a nat 20.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Damn.
Okay. So, the DC for this was extremely high.
Make it between the
A
30
30.
and the nat 20.
Did not cut it.
Wow.
A nat 20 did though, right? Or no?
I always respect a nat 20 as a success. You always have a 5% chance to succeed.
I love that.
Just the fact that one of my eyes
Did it
moved in the
naturally.
right direction and I caught it. Whatever it is.
You see Vas Indio stop for a moment, reach into a little sack that he brought with him, pull out a very familiar book, open it,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
make an acknowledgement, and close. And he spins on his heel and he starts walking towards someone.
Oh no.
Bloom, I think our spy master lost her book.
What were you? What's up?
That's Indio,
Very
the book looked
familiar
like hers,
book.
right? Like the one Bloom just wrote in?
Yes. Yep. It's the same book.
That's Indio has the other book. He knows what you just wrote.
I need you to repeat what you wrote in that book.
Oh no. I think I put it's Vicindio and whatever his last name was, and they're after the heart of the first devil.
We need to act fast. Maybe
No,
we should
about that
maybe we
having
should
a target
send,
on our backs.
maybe we should send Cammy and her entourage. That'll
Yeah, we have new friends.
prevent. That'll
Oh yeah,
be
that's
an
a good
interesting
point. Is
sight to
Ook still
behold.
with us?
Yeah?
Yeah, Ook's there.
So here-
Ook's just kind of vibing. The reason why you guys have so much space to yourself is because people don't want to go near Ook.
I love Ook.
Ook's just vibing, like he's just like.
So is Mr. Vasindio heading for the door?
He's
No,
heading
he,
for someone.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, do I know where the entrance to the lower levels of the temple is? based on what I've been doing.
Hi.
I mean, has anyone checked to see if our detective friend is here at all?
The detective is not here.
Okay.
He's from a disgraced family. He would.
Can I?
and,
Time to never use that book again.
God damn it.
Do we let the Lord Mayor? know?
Okay, this
And
may or may not be a
informing
good
is out of
idea.
town.
Can I, like, would I be able to, like, pull a page? I don't know if I would have a journal in my backpack or if I would have to tear a page out of my spell book to do this. But would I be able to scrawl, like, a real quick letter to our detective friend summarizing what we know and basically what I told the spy master, but like adding like, we're at this party, this is how we found it out. I think there's gonna be a bloodbath, and just like, could I send my parrot to try and find him to give it to him? Like, I would lose my benefits of having my parrot, but
Roll me intelligence. Straight intelligence.
oh no. Oh my god, even with a +5.
Are you taking it?
You got like 13.
I'll try again. I'm down to 9. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There, I got 3 left, guys.
Oh wow. I
Okay.
know that
Hold
right
on.
now.
Oh boy, that was fast.
So, question: have we
You-
thought
you
about
would
maybe
know.
talking to a noble we can trust as well?
You would know the fact that he is talking to people in the party means he doesn't have influence with the guards here. Otherwise, he would have gone to the guards.
And the
Which
guards
means-
here are mostly patrons of Asmodeus, aren't they?
The guards here are a mix of Temple Guard, Red
Red Guard?
Red Guard, and Silver Watch.
I want to find a temple guard. I feel like they would be the most willing to try and protect their artifact.
All right. I mean, the Temple Guard are just stationed around, and it won't take you but a moment to go up to.
And I'm going to tell them what I know, and if they don't believe me, I'm going to try and have my parrot repeat what they heard again.
Roll diplomacy.
Enhanced diplomacy.
That's a +2 to my
+2,
+0.
baby.
I think it's a 0. Yeah. So
I
that's
might
a
also
7.
roll.
If
might
someone else
actually
wants
try-
to, if someone else wants to do the talking for Bloom,
Please.
Wait, what now?
No, we all
I
have
don't think I'm the
I
one to
will
do that.
see-
We have +2 charisma from the drink, right?
I was the one person who failed it, and I didn't waste a reroll.
Yeah, I'll.
But even then,
I'm
that would
gonna
make it an
actually,
8.
Cast. Hang on.
Tell us your grace.
Guys, we have
Do you
up there.
I'm
remember
pretty
how
sure we don't
long
need
prayer
that high of
lasts,
a
or is
roll.
that not the spell you have?
Have what?
Prayer.
what are
I
you
don't
trying to do?
understand.
I'm trying to remember how long prayer lasts. Because it's a level 2 spell slot, but like +1 rolls on basically everything.
What's wrong with you just rolling for me? You have diplomacy, don't you?
Just, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
also going to roll. I'm just
Oh.
like, you know.
Her roll is dead.
My roll is a 7
Alright.
with your bonus.
Alright, diplomacy with enhanced diplomacy.
Yeah. There you go.
That is high.
Yes. Between the two of you, you tell this Temple Guard.
I just want to roll.
Okay. Between the two of you, you tell this Temple Guard what's going on. He makes a face of acknowledgement and goes, "I'll go talk to one of the priests." And quietly slinks off because he knows it's not a good idea to stir up trouble.
Yeah.
Is that all? Is that the only person you tell?
We
Yeah, I'm gonna-
very well can't trust very many people now, can we?
Right?
I mean,
Well,
There's a certain noble who did
His
say he
spark
was a
has been
favorite of
ignited.
Asmodeus, you know?
That's true.
And
Oh,
he did
should we
do
tell
you a
Julius that?
solid.
Should we tell Julista? What do you think?
I mean,
there
he
were
did,
rumors
like-
about him working within the Thieves Guild, right?
Well, he was one of the
Yes.
suspects. But
Suspects, yes.
he acknowledged when I came up that he's a worshiper of Asmodeus and he doesn't like the fact that this party's held every year. And then he admitted, and I did a sense motive, that he hadn't threatened us, he warned us, and he warned us out of respect for my family name.
So he does respect tradition as well.
Or at least
Yeah,
nobility.
My main concern is, was he already in the know that this is going to happen here?
I would like to think a worshiper of Asmodeus would not sit idly by while the heart of the first devil is stolen.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
As
we're literally
the- oh,
talking
okay,
about
okay,
stealing
guys,
a holy
guys, for
artifact.
reference, out of character, in case you don't know, Asmodeus is a lawful deity. Theft
Well,
is
he's from
not
the
exactly
Nine Hells.
lawful.
2 minutes 15.
He's from the Nine Hells, and devils are a lawful evil, and
do you want to drink
also
with the
this is a literal holy artifact.
Yeah,
I
he ain't gonna
know.
stand idly by.
I'm saying, because of his dealings with the Thieves Guild, or supposed dealings, would he have already known?
We don't know. So he was one of the suspects, but it came to me that he is not dealing with the Thieves Guild. The suspect that appears to be dealing with the Thieves Guild is the Vicindio.
Whatever.
Okay, so the
you're probably
suspect
right
list.
regardless.
The suspect list came from initially the forged letters I had written. That's where the 10 came from. And then the 8 got narrowed down, cross-referencing with the list the rats had. But only one, as far as we're
Mhm.
aware, is definitely dealing with the Thieves Guild. And we know for a fact, even if there's more than one, at the very least, Vicindio is. But I don't think
Yeah,
Jules Stark's
I
on that
think-
list anymore. I cleared him. Personally. I'm not saying we all
Fair
have.
enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
is he still just chilling, eating at that table?
There's a couple other people at the table now that he's having a conversation with, but yeah, he's just hanging out.
I'm gonna approach and ask. Can I talk to you real quick?
Of course, Mr. Song gets up, walks to you. What's up?
So there's a long story behind this, but there's not really time for a long story. So the long story short is, we have reason to believe that one of the nobles here may be working with a group of thieves who are after the heart of the first devil.
The immediate flash across his face is that of anger and disgust, which he quickly goes back to a kind of neutral face and nods his head in acknowledgement.
I mainly
What do you
wanted.
need?
I don't know who to trust at this point. I had been. He knows that we know.
Who?
Vicindio Drovenge. He
The
was
look? Give me a sense motive.
I had alt tab to see his name. Hold on. That is sense motive one of the ones I can use no, okay.
You need intimidation?
No, not intimidation. I was gonna say linguistics.
I'm going to say you guys are here as that's a sleight of hand.
Can I take the roll? It's the same. It's the same number. They're both +2s. That's why I hit the wrong button.
Okay. Does anyone else want to try and sense motive real fast? Who else came with you?
Sure.
Stag's with her.
Olive went along.
I,
I assumed I would be alone just because of the
Same.
fact he's noble, but if he was willing to walk up to the whole group, then I'm not going to argue with that.
Well, I'm a knight. Like, I'm with you. Like, there's no, like, that's why I'm there. As far as I'm concerned.
I'll make a sense motive roll. What's my plus on that?
God damn.
Probably nothing.
He said,
it's
It's
wisdom. You got decent enough wisdom.
Yeah, look at this motive is 1.
Okay, I got 14 plus 1. That's a 15. So it's a reasonable roll, but probably not enough.
On a 20 up, Callus,
Yours truly.
everyone sees kind of like that again flash of anger. Callus is the only one that picks up this. There's a massive look of betrayal on this man's face.
Oh no.
Huh. Okay. I think the pieces are starting to come together.
He
Well
looks
then.
at Bloom. Vesting Vas Indio Devinge.
Yes. He was speaking in a dark corner, so I motioned to my raven parrot. I sent my familiar over to see what they were talking about, and I mean I can have him say it or I can have her say it for you if you don't believe me, but
He motions for the parrot to say it.
okay. I ask
The
Grace
parrot
for-
repeats what the conversation in their voices.
all right.
The fact that
I see.
parrots in the voices as well.
yeah.
Like,
It's a
like an
parrot,
actual
dude.
parrot. Yeah, no, I love it.
It's
Best
also
familiar.
fun because the fact that parrot isn't technically a familiar; it's a reskin of the raven, which is why I picked raven to have it hide us.
He he takes a couple breaths. What do you need?
I don't know who is with them in this party. The only reason I even came to you is because you mentioned that
I
you
know
were-
who. What do you need?
I think we need to stop them from getting it. I notified one of the temple's guards, and he slipped off, hopefully to protect it, or at least notify. He said he was going to notify a priest. But I'm pretty sure Vicendio, I forgot his name already. He knows.
That's Indio.
Vicendio knows that we know. He stole our spy master's communication with us, and I tried to notify her that something was going down, and I pointed to Callus. He noticed the exact same
Not
time.
Callus.
Sorry,
Damn it.
Stag.
No,
Damn
it. I rolled
The
a nat
person
30.
rolled a net 20.
Yeah, that's-
Our lizard happened to notice that at the same time I was sending the message, he pulled out the book that was supposed to be with our spy master. So now he knows that we know, and that's not good on any part. And I don't really know what the solution is.
Way to spill literally the entire story, even though you said long story short.
Oh no, there's plenty more to the story, like how the fact, how we ended up here. Like how we ended up here is a much longer story.
Plus, why we knew to listen to him.
Yeah. So he took in what you said. He's still waiting for what you want from him.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Names.
Huh.
He's more than willing to help.
That's the thing. I don't really know. I don't know who to trust. So like, what do we do? Like, I guess that's ultimately. Should we be like?
You know what?
running
You roll an
away,
intelligence
or-
check. Just roll an intelligence check, because you yourself are dumb brain. Like your character's slightly. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you still haven't told Markin.
Who's Markin?
I'm going to scream.
The
Oh,
detective.
the fucking dude in charge of the.
That's the
City.
inspector.
Oh, okay. No, not the inspector. Is Markin the
Lord?
inspector? or is
Detective.
Markin
The
the-
detective.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I meant.
But I had. He's not here, right?
No, but I mentioned that if
You wrote a letter for the parrot.
the vast Indio is talking to people here instead of going in and informing the guards and stuff to get rid of you.
Oh, so
Which means the guards here aren't on his payroll. Which means you can tell them to go get a message from.
Yeah. But that's not what we need from Jalista, right? That's something we can do.
No, it's something you can do. Jalista could just get guys here. You can ask him to
Okay,
provide men, or if he has men here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. I'm sorry. I know I'm out of
That's the
character
hard
dumb. I don't suit a character with a 20 intelligence score. Okay.
I don't even know who to help there.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. I was just sitting here like you guys said, "Hey, we can tell the detective," and then immediately forgot to tell the detective. I'm just sitting here like,
Distracted by
Alright.
your hint that you were
To be
dropping.
fair, I
Okay.
thought. To
Can
be fair,
Eddie
I
go
thought
speak to one of the
that
guards?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Can I send my parrot with Eddie and then tell my parrot to go find the detective and tell him what you heard? Like, is that too much of a command to give my parrot?
I'm going to remind you, don't need to send your parrot anywhere.
City
You
guard.
Go up to one of the red guard, tell
Yeah, like,
him
I'm
what's going
literally-
on, and he will leave.
Okay.
That's what I literally
No.
just said.
I
I
just
was
meant
going
to
to.
Yeah.
If I don't need to send proof, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so Eddie, you're running to do that real fast.
Yep, I'm just going to be like, okay, we found one of the collaborators. Deliver a message to Markin. We need men here.
Okay, and I'm
Um,
gonna tell Julista we need men. Like this is a plan from the Thieves Guild. Like there's gonna be plenty of people in on it at least. So
Yeah,
If we're gonna stop it.
he acknowledges. Everyone, roll me perception real fast. Oh, those with detect magic, roll me perception.
perception.
Okay.
I mean, I've just ran away to talk to a guard, so, you know.
Yeah.
This is on you guys now.
I don't have it up and running,
die.
so
It's
I
fine. You
simply
just
don't
need
miss perception.
it. No, this is a 25. You don't need to have it up and running, Cammy. You just need to have it.
oh well, I believe I have that.
You should.
I'm
Wait,
pretty
you don't have
sure you
0th level.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have cantrips. But
Yeah,
I thought Alchemist
no.
had it as a first level spell. Maybe
Hmm.
not.
Okay. Well, the other two see it.
Do what?
Something you've seen before. You see a Thieves Guild emblem in the inner collar of his jacket.
Julista's?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. The whole time I wasn't crazy. I knew it. 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 That was out of character.
This shows that they
Um,
are acting against each other's wishes in some things as well.
Could be like the druids.
That
Yeah, there
is
might be a divide.
Exactly.
Because he looked betrayed.
You think the Thieves Guild is all operating under one modus operandi? Like I said, it's a bunch of different branches. They must be a part
Yeah.
of slightly different branches.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
going
Like,
to
we got
remind
ourselves
you-
involved in a thief war.
I'm going to remind you that every council member is essentially the same. Essentially, supposed to be the same like power within the Thieves Guild, and that is why they have those emblems. Only council members have those emblems. They're the ones that make the Thieves Guild work.
We've, well,
Uncovered a council member.
Right.
But also,
Okay.
like, what's going on here now, eh?
talk about setting a. We've really just set a match to a barrel of
Thing is,
fireworks.
the issue
Oh, it's gonna be great.
the issue here is we can't communicate this in character right now. So only people who know this are me and Callus.
Yeah.
Even if I could, I wouldn't understand.
I'm just loving this right now. This is great.
I just imagine I'm in the middle of talking and I just go silent, staring at his collar.
Yeah, I give Bloom a little bit of a slightly smug, but mostly just like serious look.
You're not here under my name. I can do whatever the fuck I want to you. It won't reflect on me. No.
Only me.
You want to tell me what's actually going on here?
He looks at you. What do you mean?
Were you supposed to be partners?
Can I just like go up to him and say, "Did you know that there was plans to steal the heart of the first demon?"
No.
Devil.
Devil, by the way.
Devil, right? Fuck. Every time.
Every time. Dude, unless you have to constantly learn the difference between the two, you're gonna fuck it up. It's not something I'm bothered by.
Yeah.
I'll correct, but I'm not bothered by it. Alright. He says no.
Thank you.
This could be someone
Then-
getting greedy.
Were you supposed to be involved in something that was supposed to happen here otherwise?
No. I'm here of my own volition. And he's looking at your face and looking at Callus. Roll bluff.
Am I telling a falsehood or?
You're
We're trying to
currently
hide the fact that we know.
You're counting.
Yeah, you're currently concealing information. Concealing that you've
16.
seen his emblem. He looks at both of you and makes the recognition that you've seen his collar because your eyes won't stop darting to it. And he leans in and goes, "Not all is what it seems."
Yeah, I kind of got that. That's
Now.
why I asked.
We can discuss this at length at another point. Tonight, we deal with this. Mark, you get back from telling a red guard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just come
I
back
have-
and everyone looks awkward. I'm just like, yeah, no, it's nobles.
Oh, not all of them.
What do you need? I'm gonna repeat his question back to him. What do you need from us?
Stop Vassendio. God damn it. That name,
Yeah, that.
I'll get used to it eventually.
Did you have to pick him to be the big bad?
Because he's the big bad. I'm using actual. We'll speak on this afterwards. Julista looks at you guys. I need to go. I will send. He motions, and his personal bodyguard comes up. She can help you this evening. I'm going to go
take care of matters.
I'm going to go start a war. And he walks off.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Well,
Thief War!
let's see how civilly we can approach Vestindio before shit hits the fan, guys. Can we see him? Or
No,
has he-
he's no longer in the hall.
Okay,
Yeah,
Little
he
Thunder,
left.
sniff out him. Sniff him out.
anyone want to give chase?
Yeah. No. Like, obviously, let's try not to look urgent, because that'll start panic. Or at least concern. So
If there's
let
any
us
other
look at-
collaborators keeping watch in the hall as well, they'll notice.
Can I-
True.
They
Maybe
would have
me-
noticed you
gonna
walk up to
start-
Julius at
Oh,
this
that's
point,
true.
so
Yeah, no, they would know. They would know.
things
So
are about to kick off. Things are really about to kick off.
let's try and find Vesindio's without alerting the other nobles is the big thing.
Someone go protect the king.
Do you think the king is in danger?
The Lord Mayor.
Probably
I don't know.
the safest person here. He's probably got.
I think we shouldn't have involved him as. I
Look, the
think
way
we
I
should
see it
keep
is
him at arm's length.
the
Because
Thieves
anything
Guild
that
wouldn't.
involves him involves literally the entirety of West Crown.
Well, the way I see it is the Thieves Guild wouldn't exist if the Lord Mayor didn't want them to exist, because they
True.
wouldn't have been able to establish themselves in the first place. So
They
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
really
say
go
I don't
after
trust
Crown is
him, but I don't
huge
think he
thing.
would get involved in the conflict. But I also
Yeah.
don't think they would threaten him because I don't think he's a threat to them.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
that makes any
point.
sense.
Let's keep him out of this, basically.
Yeah.
So, you guys, Harry, you have like an idea of how this architecture is. You don't have like a layout for the building or anything like that, but you can try and make guesses as you're going through where things lead to.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where, like,
Knowledge, engineering.
I do have a profession.
Oh, what's your profession?
Handyman, but like, you know,
That's more
you know
from
my character.
air versus understanding how things are built out. I would still take engineering.
I don't have.
I could try.
God, my
Either
engineering is
perception
not
or engineering.
trained.
I'll take perception if
Oh,
you.
perception. Please.
Yes.
All
Can I
right.
do it in Dungeoneering?
30.
No, dungeoneering doesn't.
What are we trying to do?
He's trying to
he's
help
trying-
you.
Engineering will only
You
matter.
guys are now
if,
going to start going through the through this massive temple. You guys are leaving the hall.
We're gonna try and find Vicindio.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Does Ook want to come
the
with?
party as it stands is Stag, Callus, Cammy, Eddie, Bloom, Ook, and you never got the name of Jilistar's guard.
And Little Thunder.
What race are
Oh,
they?
and Little Thunder. Little Thunder. I forgot about Little Thunder. What was that?
What race is the guard that you left with us?
Drow.
What's your name, random guy that we're probably gonna
Girl.
We're best friends now,
Girl.
dude.
Hey, yo,
There you
girl,
go.
what's your deets?
Yo, girl. What's that ASL? What's that?
Age, sex, location, bacon pics. Y'all don't ask for bacon pics on the first date, you know?
Right off the bat.
Vol.
No, afraid I don't.
AAL?
VALL. Vol.
Val. Var.
Mhm.
Well.
Yep.
Great. Then
All right.
I guess.
So, hey guys, I hope you had a great session. We'll be back here in 2 weeks.
That was incredible.
Motherfucker! We still got 3 minutes. Don't you fucking.
We got 3 minutes, we can finish this.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I
Fine,
tell
glad we
I tell
went
Little
to
Thunder,
Julista.
anything happens, you stay behind me, buddy.
I really hope we got. Like, I'm really glad we got with Julista because I'm so
Look,
excited
being
to see
fried.
if
She's
Steve can work.
probably got a duck through the hallway.
So we've got
Right, I
a
told you it
war
was a
with
good
the
idea.
druids and a war with the thieves.
Yeah,
This is-
hey, fun fact. Trouble's a brewing in West Crown.
And we could just sprinkle in some rats for flavor.
Yeah, I didn't think things would hit the fan quite this hard, quite this fast.
Have you ever read
Oh.
Batman War Games? Because that's what's about to happen. You know,
So Marvel Civil War.
shit is going to burn. Oh no, War Games was a Batman one, not a Justice League one.
Yeah, it was all the bats just beating the shit out of each other. It was great. So let's go down the list. Zach, how'd you like the session?